Good afternoon. My name is Dean Norse, and I'm the proud principal of Rincon Vista Middle School. On behalf of the Vail Unified School District and Rincon Middle School, I'd like to welcome you to the 8th grade promotion for the class of 2025. Now, if everyone can please stand for the national anthem performed by our own Bradley Button. Thank you, Bradley. That was absolutely incredible. Thank you very much. I'd like to take a moment to recognize a few of our guests today. Please welcome Vail School District's Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Kevin Carney. And longtime Rincon Vista parent and Vail Governing Board member, Mr. John Aiken. I'd like to thank Micah Mountain High School and Principal Niemer Hassey for the use of the Thunderdome for our ceremony today. And if you would, please join me in showing our appreciation to all the teachers and staff who have helped and supported all our students throughout this extraordinary year. Now, students, we are truly here to celebrate you. But please take a second, look into the stand, find your family, and give them a round of applause for all of the love and support they have provided through your educational journey. And now, please help me welcome Mr. John Aiken to the stage to give his remarks from the governing board.
Good afternoon, everyone. We've heard the word extraordinary thrown around quite a bit since this time last spring. And this school year has certainly been that extraordinary. Our kids and our families came up against some extraordinary challenges too numerous to mention without drawing focus to what was not out of the ordinary. the way the Vail community rallied behind students to give them the best experience possible under these very difficult circumstances. To try to keep them in touch with their classrooms and teachers while still keeping them safe with their families. Because Vail, education is a community effort. That's us. Without the trust we have placed in each other to get the job done for our kids, without the confidence that we have placed in the resiliency of our children to adapt and overcome, the school year would have looked much differently. Instead, 1 year later, here we are at campuses and schools all across this great district of ours, graduating seniors and promoting 8th graders together as one community. Together, as one great family, we continue to celebrate all of the classes from 2021 and into the future. And now, the class of 2025, a message from Ariana Cox.
Thank you, Mr. Aiken, and good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here and to be speaking amongst such diverse minds and those who have provided the many opportunities for us to get here. Tonight, we close yet another chapter in our lives and open the next one. On behalf of my peers, I would like to thank the parents, guardians, teachers, and staff, and everyone else who has helped us prepare for this day. Class of 2025, we have so many differences getting to this point. Some of us may have gotten here with nothing in our way, while others may have had their struggles, which is perfectly fine. You're all here now, ready to start the next big adventure in our lives. Hold pride from within yourself, because you did it. No one else could have done better. You are stuck with your... I have a lesson, or message per se, and that is this. You are stuck with yourself for the rest of your life. No matter what you believe in, you will always be you. No matter the way you look, you will always be you. No matter the amount of money you have, rich or poor, you will always be you. Love yourself and all your faults and talents and mistakes. It's what makes you who you are. You can't go through life letting others create an image of who you should be. An old art teacher of mine had a poster that read, "Why blend in when you were born to stand out?" It was quite cheesy, but it said something very important. If we were all the same, the world would be pretty boring. Our diversity is what makes us such amazing people. Who we truly are is what makes us beautiful people. By getting yourself out there, you can prepare yourself for almost anything. You could be scared of judgment or what others think of you. At the end of the day, you're doing what you want for you and no one else. So by following through with these words, who are you going to be in school, in high school, when you graduate, in adulthood? Who will you be known as? Will you be known as the person people never really knew, or will you be your true self? No one knows you like you know yourself, not even the closest people to you. So I say, go out and do what you strive to be. Go be a doctor, an NBA all-star, a pro skateboarder. Who will stop you? Be who you are and don't let anyone tell you what you can and cannot do. That's how you end up falling short of your goals and getting in your own way of success. Closing, I'd like to once again thank everyone. Thank you, teachers, for teaching us what we know. Thank you, parents, guardians, for always being there. Thank you, staff, for keeping everything all together, whether that would be campus support staff outside the classroom, in the class, or up in the front office. We appreciate everything you've done over the years. Congratulations, Rincon Vista's class of 2025, and may your high school years be what you make of it.
Thank you, Ariana. And now some encouraging words from Molly Aiken for the class of 2025.
Wow, look at us. We all had some pretty insane glow-ups, didn't we? I remember when I used to wear slides with no socks and tank tops to school. Where has the time gone? It feels like just yesterday we all entered those gates for the very first time. Most of us went to Sonita Valley, the school right next to ours, so we've been on this campus our entire lives. We've never had to undergo an enormous amount of change. Change is scary, and our childhood has felt like one big constant. It is important not to forget who we are, but to move on to that next chapter of life. Though this chapter of childhood is ending, it does not mean we need to abandon comfort. Our parents have held this umbrella of life over us that have represented shelter and comfort. They've privileged us with comfort and safety from the world. But as the weather gets gloomy, daunting, and harsh, we brace ourselves and put on our raincoats as we take on future responsibilities and independence. Now, looking back, I feel as though right now I'm staring through those preschool windows in Sonita Valley as I look at all of you as we are on the doorstep of a new adventure. For many of us, this adventure will start on this very stage I'm standing. 4 years from now, we will be graduating on a stage just like this, forging new adventures and making new paths. Imagine what that's going to mean for us. No, seriously, imagine it. All of us, no matter what high school we are attending, are about to embark on new changes. And if we're being honest, it's a little scary, but it's so exhilarating at the same time. The possibility of making something new for yourself, the possibility of making something different, sign me up. And look, I know this year's been hard, and I know we've heard that about a million times, but the fact that we are here right now, about to graduate, shows our persistence, our resilience. It shows our ability to adapt and overcome. I want to take this time to thank our staff. From teachers to monitors to even the parapros, you have really done it all, and everyone here thanks you. Now parents, I know it has also been hard for you. I mean, we were basically home for a year straight, so I'm sure that was really challenging. So maybe you also want to take a minute to thank our teachers. Seriously though, thank you Mom and Dad for putting up with my crazy and messy self at home. So, you see, my parents always gave me advice no matter what level or stage of life I was on, so I feel as though I should pass that tradition on to you all. So, if I had to leave with one piece of advice, let the Wookiee win.
Thank you, Molly. And what a great reference to end your speech with. Let the Wookiee win. You know, some people may say that's the same as giving in. But on the contrary, Molly's advice actually speaks to far greater concepts. People, relationships, and how we treat each other. Each school year begins with building relationships between students, families, and teachers. We plan Meet the Teacher Days and open houses. We greet students at the gate and at our classroom doors. But this year, we scheduled Zoom meetings and Schoology conferences and knocked elbows instead of giving high fives and fist bumps. Although the gestures look different, the intent was the same as always. How can we connect with each other? How can we convey and communicate that we're still here for our students, especially when it felt like we were the only ones here? Well, it turns out that problem solved itself because the kids were here and they were at home. And some were even further from classrooms than just their neighborhoods. Now, I'm not saying the task was easy, far from it for any side. Students and teachers and families sometimes had to meet more than just in the middle. The effort from everyone was greater and more intense than ever before, and the bridges built are now even stronger. Supporting each other's strengths and guiding each other through our weaknesses helped us to become better teachers, better students, better people. Knowing yourself, having empathy for others. Class of 2025, go forward with the knowledge that these are the tools that truly make one successful. That you are lesser without each other, that the world is only connected by the strong bonds you share in your smaller worlds, that we are always better together. Now please welcome Assistant Principal Kim Valdez.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Norris, Mr. Carney, and Mr. Aiken for being here this evening. So, this year we have had an amazing group of 8th graders, and I'm very proud to introduce each and every one to you. We ask that you please hold your applause until the end of all presentations. I'm going to take this. Okay, and here we go. Ready? Okay, yes. D'Angelo Aceves. Jorge Acosta. Molly Aiken. Lucy Alvarez. Melvin Alvarez. Alyssa Amarias. Mark Atala. Alvaro Ayon Flores. Nia Ball. Kiana Barrera. Cadence Basil. Ari Python. Erlich Beltran. Tayton Bemis. Anicia Bendler. Leo Bouchard. Louis Bracamonte. Cameron Breed. Trevlin Bremhall. Jack Brisby. Miguel Brito. Juliana Burdick. Bradley Button. Felix Caraballo. Presley Carlson. Emma Carranza. Carlos Carrasco. Robert Carver. Ileana Castaneda. Julio Casares. Alma Ceballos. Ava Salaya. Herman Chacon Jr. Caleb Cherry. Andrew Clemens. Cody Clemens. Wesley Clowers. Jonah Holman. Cosmo Collins. Robert Cooper. Xavier Cooper. Ariana Cox. Naya Craighead. Nathaniel Kramer. Jason Criswell. Jamie Curtis. Mateo Darton. Amari De La Luz. Andrew DeMars. Cooper Demerit. JC Dickman. Cameron Dixon. Hayden Dong. Marley Douglas. Ileana Duran. Lisette Duran. Devin Edwards. Carson Samuel Eggers. Alma Escobar Marufo. Manga Isel. Jaden Esquivel. Joel Yusitzi. Rebecca Fairchild. Daniela Fertz. George Flores. Cameron Flynn. Olana Franco. Onkra Fangui. Ashton Garcia. Porter Gibson. Addison Gilligan. Jeffrey Lazen. Jacob Gomez. Ariana Gonzalez. Fade Gordon. Jesus Garcia. Rebecca Craig. Adriana Haggerty. Sean Hall. Brianna Hall Oracle. Connor Handgardner. Joshua Horowitz. Audrey Harris. Lily Hayes. Thank you. Araya Hedgewood. Rhea Hengsteller. Mia Hernandez. Trey Haran. AZ Hobbs. Aubrey Horn. Stephen Horn. Michael Hoyt. Landon Hubbard. Noah Rodriguez. Tristan Ingram. Elizabeth Irvin. Eve Jones. Evelyn Jones. Kisa Jones. Charlie Kemlo. Aiden Kay. Thomas Kinney. Jordan Klein. Elsie Kwakwi. Ronan Laneson. John Paul Lamonge. Jeremy Lansky. Aviana Leal. Jaden LeMay. Dominic Leon. Kadri Lester. Atticus Lind. Alana Lopez. Cody Lorenzen. Isabel Lukin.
Thank
Thank you. Aiden, right? Yes. Aiden McCree. Anna Maito. Christian Mallet. Alexandria Martinez. Kylie Marks. Cambria McLeod. McKaylee Minch. Madeline Minch. Isaac Mendeville. Matthew Mursky. Caleb Miller. Tiana Miller. Isabella Minnick. Valerio Montaño Valencia. Isabella Montalegre. Diego Morales Galindo. Maurice Moreno. Ethan Moritz. Alexis Morones Lopez. Caleb Muir. Jacob Mullen. Joshua Mullen. Mateo Munoz. Megan Murphy. Morgan Nails. Gianna Nicoletti. Okay. Ruby Neptune. Sienna Noperi. Anthony Novoa. Adriana Ortero. Diego Padilla. Hayden Parker. Brody Peterson. Alan Perez. Amy Pang. Rogan Piper. Montana Poe. Candice Panuski. Gavin Poole. Julie Preciado. Bailey Price. Ariana Prieto. Iris Rebo. Diego Rivera. Olivia Rodriguez. Madeline Roswitz. Bradley Rustler. Caden Rogers. Kaylee Rose Rogers. Nicholas Romo. Thank you. Catherine Yvette Ruley. Cole Saber. Tiffany Salazar. Joshua Sandoval. Jessica Sands. Evan Sankey. Presley Cerullo. Jonas Skippers. Maddox Schmidt. Kiera Shorsman. Eleanor Scott. Janaea Seymour. Sebastian Shepard. Sienna Sherman. Murphy Shire. Rebecca Seeker. Liana Sims. Cameron Sisson. Kaidi Smith. Kamaya Smith. Miles Smichek. Jordan Sonic. Soto. Sergio Soto. And Steven Soto. Jessica Spalding Weber. Zoe Spitzka. Sophia Sprenger. Ezekiel Sproul. Connor Strong. Angelo Suarez. Taryn Sutterly. Caden Thomas. L'Oreal Thompson. Jaden Thorson. Jude Tittle. Aiden Tokash. Dominic Valdez. Jasmine Valdez. Jacob Van Nurop. Yuri Vitkilski. Sayla Villalba. Veronica Villalba. Oh. Dayton Wanaka. Watson. Isabella Webb. Olivia Wells. Isaac Wheeler. Isabel Wiles. Samuel Widmer. Gabriel Williams. Molly Williams. Sophie Wilson. Sean Wiltshire. Luke Wolfgang Wallace. Brian Wong. Jonathan Gates. Victoria Rola. Joaquin Alejandro Salazar. And Zoe Zamora. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. You want? Okay. So, thank you so much, RVMS families, for allowing us to guide your children through a very challenging year. And thank you for spending this wonderful evening with us. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to present to you the class of 2025.
meet our kids.
Meet up on that thing.
Yeah, if I lose it, I'm going to do that.